Unconditional election is next. We see this in Ephesians chapter 1, verses 4 and 5. God has called a people to himself, a particular people to himself. He calls them the elect. We see this in Mark chapter 13, verse 20, and Revelation chapter 13, verse 8. God predestines based on his purpose alone, not on his foreseeing what they're going to do. And we know this because of Romans chapter 9, verses 11 through 13 and 16, and also Ephesians chapter 1, verses 11 through 12. God called those who did not seek him. We see this in Romans chapter 10, verse 20, and Second Timothy 1, verse 9. We see that God has an ordering or a chain of salvation. We call it the golden chain. That's in Romans chapter 8, verses 28 through 30. We also see that God has given these people to Jesus. We see that in John chapter 6, verses 35 through 71. So whereas the Arminians were first saying that election is conditional, the Calvinists said, no, it's not. And they pointed out using these various scriptures. And I want to reiterate that God did this. God chose. He elected these people because he chose. It was for his purpose, not because of anything inherent in the individual. It's not about the individual. It's all to glorify God. See, the Calvinists have a very high view of God. It's not about man. Everyone else has a high view of man. They start with man and they put God in this box and they say, well, God has to save like this. And if he doesn't, then he looks like a monster.